Yeah. I started my live before I was actually ready. There. Okay, so I'm getting ready to let the babies out. Well, the littles. Let the littles out. I don't know whether I should wait a minute. The girls are over there. They're walking to their spot over there they like to hang out at. I'm getting ready to cut these 4 o'clock flowers down. Some people consider them weeds. I thought I'd just let them grow. I'm cutting them down. Hold on, babies. I'll let people come into the live before I open it up and let you out. This thing is so dull. It does not work. Okay. All right, hold on. Just a minute. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this wading pool somewhere. I don't use it. Oh shoot. Let's do a little bit at a time. Well, hi Skylar. I'm getting ready to let these girls out. And I gotta get my broom because the big girls are on the other side of the yard. And I'm trying to integrate them, get them used to each other. Hopefully I can someday soon. Ow, let the come on girls. Come on. Come on babies. Here you go. Come on. This one here's Rasputia. This one's Rose, that one's Lily, and this one's Olive. And I'm gonna have to keep a really close eye on them. Whoopsie daisy. Didn't mean to do that. Good morning, hard work, always, not goats. No, not goats. It's kind of hard to get them all in frame, but it says they're probably going to stick right around here. This is all they know is that tent. That's their territory. So I'm going to try to keep it in frame and hopefully good names. Thank you. I might have to protect these girls because the other ones might go after them. See, here comes Mabel. So don't be thinking I'm being, no, you be nice, Mabel. I'm just trying to use this. I'm not going to hit them with it or anything. It's just to back her up. I don't know if you know anything about animals. Chickens are mean. Chickens are very mean. Mabel. She's been pecking at them through that tent. So I really hope it goes well. And these girls, 2 of them are stuck inside, 2 of them are outside, and the 2 on the inside can't figure out how to get to the 2 on the outside. Come on, Rasputia. Come on, girls. Come on, Olive. Come on. Come on. Come on, babies. Get with your sisters. Come on. Back. Back. Come on. This way. This way. There you go. Oh. I'm not trying to scare you. Silly. This way. There you go. There you go. Mabel. Nah. Oh, thank you, Skylar. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. No, thanks. Okay. I like. Thank you, Skylar. Living lives. This is Sierra, the German Shepherd. Huh? Yeah.
That's funny. I told Jeremy, I was like, they're gonna do it again.
Oh, pick that up. Cutting down those weeds, those flowers, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Sierra. It's getting kind of warm out here. So where are you at, Skylar? Are you in India? I mean, I see rupees, I think that is. I think that's rupees, and I think that means you're in India. That's cool. I might be wrong on that. I don't know.
Pretty sure. I don't know if it's like pesos, where like I think like the Philippines or something as well as Mexico. I can't remember.
Yeah, Philippines does pesos. Hey now. Hey, Mercury. Mercury. I need to get the weed eater too. Good girl, Mercury.
It's so annoying that they always go in there in the little gazebo or whatever that is.
They're just curious.
I know, but
And it's off limits to them every other time. I like goats. Yeah, I don't have goats. I just have chickens, dogs, and cockatiels, and a parakeet.
look,
I think baby goats are cute.
I end up fist fighting that thing. Like I'd be minding my own business and they just come and take my knee out.
Yeah. You're in India? Okay, so it's like midnight there, right? You're like 12 hours ahead or something like that. Looks like my little tent, it protects the tent that they're in. I think it protects them from the bugs. They're not used to bugs getting on them. See, Rasputia is a Brahma. She's the largest chicken breed. That is Mercury. Oh, look at Mercury. Good girl, Mercury. Good girl. The brown ones are cream leg bars. I not talk much with you. Sorry about that. That's okay. I'm kind of at a loss for words too. That's why I'm telling you what breeds the chickens are. So there's 2 brown ones, and they're the smaller ones, the smaller chicken breed. I don't know what their adult size is, but I think it's a smaller-ish kind of chicken breed compared to the other ones. Oh, and the bigger ones, those are Wyandotte, silver Wyandotte, and gold Wyandotte. Yes, ma'am. And then the one that's like a grayish color, You can't really see her right now, I don't think. The one right, she's the closest one to the fence over there. I can't point to her. Right there. She's gray and got spots on her right there. She walked that way. Anyway, she's an Americana. 10:17. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 11:48 here, almost noon. The shepherd guarding the flock, or shepherding the flock. Yeah, I got to do some cutting back of things. Like over there, those trees are not supposed to be there. I got to cut them down. I cut them back all the time and they just keep growing back. And there's poison ivy. There's poison ivy over there. I got to get that cut down too. I pulled some of it up, but the on this side of the fence, on my side of the fence. The other stuff is, I couldn't get to it on the other side of the fence. So I got to go out there and do that. Just keep putting it off. Well, I've been working. This is the first day I've taken off. I mean, you've seen me working, doing deliveries and stuff. Oh no, I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi on. Is the internet okay? I was gonna turn my Wi-Fi on while I was here on my phone because I thought the connection might be a little bit better. Hey, be careful, don't scare her. Don't scare her. We want them to like being out of their tent. Anyway, it's hot. Breathe in your hot air on me. See, I got that water hose there. You listen to me? Okay. That's nice. I appreciate that. I'm seeing what I look like. Okay, so I guess if I turn Wi-Fi on, it might, let me try to turn Wi-Fi. It's fine. It's fine. If it was pixely, then I'd be worried about it. It looks good to me. Whoops. I late reply just things. No, that's okay. Yeah, so the big girls are checking out the littles' tent. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat. I just realized it looks like it might be getting hot. My screen dimmed. I'm in the shade too. Not much I can do about it. Hold on, let me take my case off of it. Maybe that'll help. Hold on. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Okay, so we'll see, I guess. Skylar says, I'm a farmer also. Okay, nice. Hi, Marines and Army Mom. I'm just hanging out with the chickens, and I don't know if it's going to go too well because it looks like my phone's already overheating. I took the case off of it, so maybe that'll help. And I'm in the shade, and it's kind of cloudy out also, but you know, it is like I don't know, 85 degrees or something like that. You have mini goats? Oh, nice. I had goats when I was a kid. We had, I think they were Nubian goats. They were the larger goat breed. We had 6 of them, and our cattle dog that we got as a puppy killed them one by one. He had a very strong prey drive. His name was Benji, and didn't know what to do with it apparently. Okay, chicken, I know that. Those poor goats. He killed, actually, he killed.
I'm trying to sleep. They letting the chickens out?
Yes, and that's why I'm sitting out here, and people want to see how it's going with the chickens. Uh-oh, she made it back in there. Oh dear. All right, everybody's doing good. Hi, girls. Hi, look at you getting along. Yeah. No. Go that way. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Stop. I just don't want you guys to go after Respucia. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you with a broom. Respucia, come on, baby. Go that way. Move, Sierra. You're scaring her. Go that way. Get to your sisters. It's okay. Come on. There you go. It just freaked me out. Whoops. Because she was in there with all of the, she was like cornered with all of the big girls. I should have just left him alone, but I didn't, you know, if something happens, we're all trapped in one little tent. Oops, what is on my shirt? Oh, that's from the broom. I probably freaked out a little bit, but I should have let them work it out on their own, but I was afraid something was going to happen. Sorry, Mabel. They just don't like this broom at all. I didn't even touch them. Never touch them with it. It's just kind of like a corral, you know, like a herd, what do you call it? A staff that a herder uses. Well, that has a hook on it. I don't have one with a hook on it. Anyway, I just don't want anyone to think that I'm being mean to my chickens and harming my chickens. I'm just trying to protect everybody and not, I'm using the broom to like corral them. Hello, bye, I met you sometime. Okay. Okay, Skylar, thank you for the super chat, the rupees. You have a good night. Be safe. So I don't know if you can tell, but the ground is it's drying up a little bit. But I had to have my water hose going. Let's see, where's it at? I keep trying to point. It's on that right behind Respucia there, on mist, and it was too close to the tent. So it kind of got the ground a little muddy. And I was gone all day working. Angel was here and Jeremy was here and they were monitoring it, but it got a little wetter than I wanted it to be. I mean, it wasn't any harm to them. It just got a little muddy, that's all. So I put fresh hay. I removed the old hay and put fresh hay in there for them. I would rather have it muddy than have them die of heat. The heat, you know, the temperature was really high. Hello, my account.
What did you just say?
What?
What was the name you just said?
What name of what?
He said hello, what? What was the username you just said? Like
My account.
Oh, I think I said my account.
Oh no, oh no, I know that one. Look at Olive. Olive's so pretty. Olive is the one very pretty. She's the one with the, I can't catch her on camera. She's the one that's gray with black spots. Kind of spotty looking. Here, let me go get her. They're all so pretty though. Well, no, I don't want to mess with them. I don't want to. She's having fun exploring. I report this. Okay, Skylar. I don't know what you mean by that. I have no idea what you mean by that. No info. I don't know what you're saying, Skylar. Oh, my account. Huh? Oh, I see. Okay, well, it's okay. They just said hi. Hello there, Gary. Hi, Dean. Yes, it's about your nap time. I'm just letting the, obviously, as you can see, the littles, I'm letting them come out and explore. And whoops, I have this old broom that has, you know, hardly any any broom left to it. But it's not to harm my chickens. It's to, this works better than me chasing them around. But without touching them. I don't have to touch them with it. It's kind of like a corral stick. I don't know what you call it. That's fried chicken. It's so hot. Yes. It is very hot. That's for sure. I'm using my DJI thing today. My live is probably not going to be real long because I got stuff I got to do, but I wanted to do a live to show you guys. Here, let me put that right there. To show you guys how well they're doing, how big the littles are getting, and all that, and how they're getting along or not getting along. I have no idea if there's going to be issues with these girls, and I think I'm going to let them out most part of the day, probably. Oh, I was going to cut down these. It's kind of hard to see them. I left these little weeds growing. They're flowers, but there's no flowers anymore. The flowers are all gone. Let's see. I can pull it up, I guess. Move these out of the way so you guys can see them. I also left them here because it's kind of a little bit of shade for the girls. Now don't go over there too far. I think the big girls, yeah, the big girls are over on the other side of the yard. I wish I could pull all these up by the root, but I can't. Come here, girls. I haven't checked the eggs yet either. And I gotta hose things down. I was saying, nice place to Skylar. Okay, bye, ma'am. Okay, Skylar, thanks for hanging out with me. It's a little hard for me to read my chat at the angle that I've got this set up, but it's fine. But my phone, I think my phone might be getting hot already. So hopefully it'll hang in there. There's nothing I can do to cool it down, you know. But yeah, that's the babies. Respucia is a light Brahma. She's the largest chicken breed. Olive is an Americana. And then the other two, I say this all the time, I know, but there's new people always coming in. The cream leg bars, or the brown ones over here, you can't really see them too well. They're like 2 peas in a pod. They are very close. They're always next to each other. Oh, and also I always tend to forget the egg color. The light Brahma, Miss Rasputia, she will lay brown or tan or pink eggs. And then the other 3, the Americana and the cream leg bars, they will lay blue/green eggs. And the chickens I have now, the Wyandottes, let me see. Let's see if there's any eggs. There probably is. I checked them yesterday and I got 5 of them. Oh no. Oh wait, they're down there. You see them down there? Sometimes they lay them down there. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? I don't know. I can't. Gotta open it up over here. Ever since that possum was in the yard, I lock. I have a latch over here, and I haven't been locking it, but I decided I should probably lock it because that little possum got in my yard, which is unusual. Okay, so it must be hot in the nesting box. That's why they laid it on the floor. I need to put more ventilation in here. It's kind of a hard thing to figure out, for me anyway, because of being cold here in the winter, like super duper cold, like -35, and then super hot in the summer. Heat index of 135 or 134 one year or something like that. It's yeah, it's kind of hard for me to figure out the happy medium with the ventilation. I guess I could cut another hole on the other side, like this one, and maybe put a fan in there. I have a little fan in there, but I think it's too tiny at the very top of the thing. I don't know if you can see it, but it was to kind of, pull the hot air out. I don't have it plugged in yet. I think it might help with the ventilation. So anyway, okay, so the eggs, the Wyandottes lay. This is a speckled one. This is kind of unusual. They call them pink eggs. I call them tan or brown eggs. Looks like everybody's getting along. This is amazing. Good girl, Mabel. Good girl, Mabel. They know their names. Let me move this. I'm going to move this over away from my feet, just in case. I think that broom scares them enough that they know I'm going to protect them. I just, I want to let them be out here during the day. What my plan is to get it to the point where I can let them out in the daytime and then just let them out and not even have to worry about anybody fighting. And then put them up at night in their tent. And then the bigs, they go in the coop over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Respucia? Hey! Mabel? Mabel? Whoops. Mini Pearl. Mini Pearl's a nice one to me. Okay, so my plan is to eventually get them into the coop with the big girls and get rid of the tent. The coop, that's my plan. So it's going to have to be a slow process, though. Did my chat freeze? I don't see anybody chatting. Just want to make sure nobody's chatting. Okay. The coop. The coop is the Bigs territory. And they have never okay, there's a lot of factors to it. The Bigs, when I brought them outside, I built that. And so I trained them to go into the coop right off the bat. These girls, when I brought them outside, the tent has been their coop. And so, and I don't want any, chickens are very territorial. I don't want any, Hey, hey! Shit. Come on, hey! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. That's what I was afraid of before. Getting in there. Getting trapped in there. Mabel's always the mean one. That's just a leaf, girls. Okay. They're checking out the doorway. Hi, girls. This is where the big girls always wait because they know I'm going to bring the scratch out, which I have not done yet. Hold on, let me take a drink. They're checking everything out. They're trying to taste everything and look at everything. Don't eat the foam. Okay, let me get your scratch. It's right here. Inside the door. Oh, I need to get them some more food. Whoops. The scratch is corn and sunflower seeds. Corn tends to raise their body temperature, so I don't know. Just stir it up. Okay. Here you go, girls. Here you go. Here you go. Here. 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 I want them to learn to get along and eat things together. That's the best way to get them to get along. To feed them next to each other. Good girl, Mabel. Good girl. Good girl. table. And there should be plenty spread out for them, so no one fights over it. Be nice, Major Pepper. Okay, so they've walked over here to me. Whoops. The tripod, I've got to get a hang of it. Now they've moved on. Hi there, Lily. Don't want pets right now. I don't know if you can see them or not. I'm surprised my phone hasn't overheated yet. Okay. They're making their rounds. I might turn the mist on. I know if I'm hot, they have to be hot, right? And they have a higher body temperature than me. Let me I gotta move this way back because it's too close. Oh, that's heavy. There's water in here to hold it down. It was so windy. Hi, Major Pepper, Mercury. How did you manage to get, I don't know, you girls. Oh yeah, that's perfect. But it's gonna move. Let me take my shoes off. I don't want my shoes to get wet. See, this is where it should have been yesterday. Is way over here. But it was like too close. Okay, yeah, that'll work just like that. That way the breeze will catch it. We love watching chickens. Hi, chicken explorers. Do you have chickens? I assume you have chickens. I haven't checked your channel out yet, I don't think. I've checked a lot of chicken channels out, and I may have checked yours out. Let me see. But how do you keep do you live somewhere hot? I'm always trying to think of ways to keep them cool. I've tried ice. I've tried this wading pool. The thing I think that works the best is, so far, the mister. You have 13 chickens. Okay, I have 8. And I think you've said that to me before. I think. I try to give them different foods to eat. Because, you know, they say, like right now, their favorite scratch is corn and sunflower chips. And I know the corn, they say, can raise their body temperature and all, but I've tried other things. Now, I haven't tried watermelons or nothing like that. Those are kind of expensive. But if they liked it, I would be willing to get it. But I've tried other things and they won't eat it. They're pretty picky. But anyway, yes, very hot here. I put ice in the water and I soak the shaded areas on the ground of the yard. Also cold cucumbers and watermelon. Okay. Okay. I didn't think about the cucumbers. Now I do typically spray the ground down. And I've got these Well, I've got 3 shade cloths, and I haven't had time to put all 3 of them up. That one over there, that helps. But I don't really, I have these 2 poles. That's all the 2 I have. Anyway, it's a work in progress. So they're very healthy. They're very happy. I've been able to keep them cool. But I am always looking for fun ways to, and easy ways. I'm one for easy. I don't like too much labor. But I think the mister is, the mister is spraying all the way. The wind is blowing it. As long as the wind is blowing it, it helps them. But I heard they cool from their feet. So as long as their feet can be cool, then I think they'll be, well, and from the inside, the icy water. I need to put some ice in the freezer. But I have the bucket that I have. I did think about that. There's a bucket in there for the littles that has the little cups and things. I'm not going to go all the way over there because I don't want to get my phone wet, but I don't know if you can see it. It has those little cups at the bottom. And so by the time, if I put the water in the ice in the bucket, it's going to be hot by the time it gets to the cups. So I've thought about putting ice inside the bucket, but I just don't think it's going to be cold. Maybe it will. I don't know. Hi, people. I transplanted some crabgrass in my yard, and it seems to be taking root. But I live in the desert, and all my gardening and planting is experimental this year. Oh, okay. Freeze gallon jugs and put in the bucket. I don't know if I have room for gallon jugs. That's a good idea. I will see. I have a upright freezer downstairs, but it's full, and then the freezer up top is full. But I'll see. That's a good idea. Maybe I could use half gallons or something. Half gallons might fit better if I have room. But I'll that's a good idea. But how do you get, so you have to cut the thing. Oh no, you just put the thing you put the whole thing in I'm slow. So you put the whole frozen gallon container in the, I'm thinking you have to cut it open. I was like, how do you get the ice out of I'm so silly. Yeah, but yeah, so I should go get some tea, half-gallon teas or gallon teas or something, some kind of something, because I don't drink milk. I use cream instead of milk. Gosh, I am hot. The water's not spraying on me. Yeah, I would put the whole gallon and just refreeze it overnight. Okay, yeah, me. I was so silly. I was thinking, how do you get the ice out of it? Yeah, I'm just watching the birds and things. So they're doing really well. I think I'm afraid to leave them like unsupervised though. I'm really afraid to do that. I want to show you my gimbal. This is I'm having a difficult time. It has a joystick on it, and that's how I'm maneuvering it. So see, I can go to, if I go to sometimes it's backwards. So if I go, well, it doesn't move now, but Sometimes I go backwards. So, yeah. Down is up. When it's facing me, down is up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. It's the opposite, so I get confused. Excuse me. Well, I'm really proud of these girls for getting along. And I just need to... The only thing I'm worried about is the... Let me move the water. I'm going to move their water. So the only thing I was worried about is the littles getting the water. And if it's inside here... Hi, Mage Pepper. Then that's what I'm afraid is that they're coming in there for water, and then they're getting... The bigs are in there, and then they get trapped. So let's get some fresh water. Whoops. Oh, that mist feels nice. Sometimes I have to take these things off and clean them on the inside because they get clogged. Let's turn that. There we go. Oh, no. No. That's too much. There. So now they'll have nice, cool hose water. I mean, the water was kind of cool to begin with. There we go. Now I know what the girls feel like. It's hot. And I don't have a body temperature of 105 or 107 or whatever your body temperature is. Did you know that chickens' body temperatures were 105 to 107 or something like that? I didn't know anything about chickens until I got them 2 years ago. Make sure everybody's getting along. I wish I would have got a food safe bucket, but it is what it is. Plastic is plastic, right? What does that even mean? Food safe. I don't know. Plastic is plastic. But I don't know anything about it. I'm not a chemist or nothing. And if it's not plastic you're getting here, I mean the food's stored in plastic at the stores and stuff. Even if I didn't have plastic here. Okay. Let's turn this on. Mist. There. There. Whoa. Okay, so I want to put this in the shade somewhere. Then I'll have to move it when I put them back. When I put them back in their thing, their tent, I'll move it back in there. Okay. Everyone has been mentioning 5 below lately. I need to see if there's a 5 below around here. Oh. Whoops. I'm trying to read my chat from my other phone. I need one too. $5, Five Below. That's way over my pay grade. I only have my phone and I would love to get some kind of stand for my phone to make vids. Yeah. Explore Chicken Explore. Yeah, I got my gimbal because it did make things easier. I have 3 tripods. One, my son Jeremy gave it to me. He was going to throw it away because he couldn't figure out how to work it. He was like, "Oh, this is broke. It doesn't go where I want it to go." And I was like, "Well," I said, "Let me have it." And that was when they were moving out of their apartment, him and Christopher. And then I figured it out. I was like, all you got to do is twist this one thing and it works just fine. Anyway, he bought another tripod just like last week. I've had his tripod for a year, but so then sometime around that time, sometime last year, I already had this tripod. That's right. I had the tripod that I have now. And the thing is, it's more like a selfie stick than a tripod. It kept falling over. Like if I put it up tall, the feet were too narrow and it would just fall over. So I wouldn't recommend getting that kind if you're planning. The feet are very, very narrow, very short, and so there's not enough. What do you call it? Like this. This one has. Come on, let go. This one, the feet are wider. See what I mean? On the other one, had a remote with it and everything, but it wasn't. It wasn't. What was I saying? It wasn't. Oh, it just doesn't work that well. And then the metal, it does telescope out, but it gets stuck. It rusts. I had it at the ocean one time, and this was the only tripod I had, and I was trying to do videos at the ocean. I mean at the Gulf, whatever, down in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And it got sand and everything in there. That was my fault, but still, even you want a tripod to be able to go wherever you want it to go, right? I do. I'm still learning new things about chickens every day. That's nice. Yeah, this one actually I think it was called, or it works with the DJI gimbal. So the gimbal has a screw. Oh, well, also the gimbal has, here, let me show you the gimbal. Okay, so I can take it off of here. I can spin it off of here. And this is the tripod that I bought separately with it. And then, see, it's got a little thing you screw on there, on the top there. And then it's rechargeable, obviously. There's power to it. And the battery lasts pretty good. These buttons I'm not going to go into, but the thing is, with this thing, they have different price ranges of gimbals. This was $150. Hold on. And it's a tripod also. I'm trying to get these to come down. These go up. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, okay. But what is he doing? What is he doing? Hold on, I'm on my live. Hold on. I'm going to put you on speaker.
Look out. Come here, Boo. Oh. You might be. Come here, Boo. over it. Dang.
He just got a bath.
He's just ready to go inside. He's fine.
He doesn't like the blower.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't.
Teasing him with it.
Well, don't tease him with it.
Hey, you coming up to see me? It's okay.
Okay, well, okay, I'm on my live. You should do a slow-mo video of that.
You feel better? Now we just need to spray him with his, Can I spray him with the cologne? No, we're not spraying him with the cologne. Grab the brush. Grab the brush. Outside.
Okay, well, I'm on my live, so.
Okay. Sit. You feel better? 5. Can you give me 5? He's like, where's my treat? That's what I want. He wants a treat. Oh, gosh. The brush is his best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have one last thing to do, and that is this stuff. Flea tick repellent. Is it gonna make him stronger? Yeah. I mean, it's better than, I know, probably.
Okay. Okay, Shay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Just to help him repel the fleas.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. Sorry. Huh?
Where are the chickens at?
They're over there, and then they're over there. The littles are over there. They've been over there for a little while.
You trying to wash Angel's car?
No, it needs to be moved back. It's aimed the wrong way. It's spraying the wrong way. I had it in the right spot, and then I got up and put fresh water in their bucket. But okay, so this gimbal, you can get, they have cheaper models. Like I said, this was, I think, $150. I got it at Best Buy. But this goes, here, come here, Jeremy. Hold this real quick. Aim this. I'm trying to record this, or show them this. Comes out of the bottom and then folds out like that. And let's see, I think and then this pulls up too. But it can get top heavy, I think. It's because it has a gimbal on top, it does okay, but the other tripod I had a little short feet base like this, and so it was top heavy. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Not I'm trying to sell it or anything, it's just show people. Just to show. Yeah, it does. It does do quite a bit. So now I'm trying to put this back. Hold on. We're gonna go spinning. Hold on. Okay, so now we gotta get this angled right. Stay up. Why is it not? There we go. Okay. I hear a little bird. Is it a cardinal? Yeah, so, but yeah, they have, why did it do that? They have quite a bit of different ones to choose from that are cheaper than this one. So, and I liked the gimbal. This also has a tracker on it. The cheaper ones, I don't know. I think the tracker is with the higher priced ones, but. And then of course you can always just get, a $30 tripod off Amazon. Like I said, I wouldn't get one with a narrow base on it, like the selfie stick kind. If you're gonna be setting it down and you're gonna have it tall up, I've tried that, it just doesn't work for me. Especially if you're gonna record chickens. You might, anyway, I'm rambling. That's probably what I will do, yeah. Yeah. It's it does the job. And you know, it's funny. I tried the little see this little thing right here. It connects to the side. This thing, it's got like a little camera on it. And this is a light right here, but this is magnetically connects to the side of it. Uh, and it's a tracker. It'll, like, if I set it to track me, it'll follow me. But if you set it to track the chickens and you have it on, say, one chicken, it gets confused because it'll track all the chickens. I mean, I was just experimenting with it one day. That's probably common sense for a lot of people, but I was like, okay, I wanted to track Mabel, and it was following all of them. The girls are doing really well. Maybe get multiple cameras. How are the chickens, Sunny? If I'm doing a live though, I can only do, I mean, I'm not sophisticated enough to do more than 2 phones, 3, or 1 phone, I mean. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out the DJI thing too. The chickens are doing good, Bree. Whoops. The littles are out. Yeah. It Now, if I was doing an edited video, Bree, I do sometimes record with two different angles, 2 different phones, and you can do lives with multiple cameras. You know, it's a lot for me to do. You know, and you can be as long as you have a computer, a laptop or something, you can do it. It's possible. I just can't figure it out. I've tried it before and I don't have the patience. Yeah, they're all grown up. They're hanging out on that other side. I know you can't see them too well. There's that's Lily right there. Good point. Where's it at? There. And the bigs are over there in the littles tent exploring that. That's funny. They switched, you know. They switched. It's pretty funny. So yeah, the littles have a little more growing to do, but they're not quite full grown, but they are getting way, way, way bigger. Way bigger. Like there's Respucia right there, the one with the black around her neck. Brandon said, look at them. Roosters, can we see them? Can chickens be milked? Well, they're not roosters, they're hens. And you are seeing them. And of course, chickens can't be milked. They're not a mammal. Are they a mammal? Chickens, I don't even know, but they don't have milk. They're birds. But are birds considered mammals? No, I think mammals are the ones with milk. I hear a bird. What is that bird? Hold on, let's listen to, let's get my Merlin app out. Hold on, I gotta hurry before it flies away. It stopped singing. Is it a starling? Morning dove. Yeah, I don't know. Stop singing. Yeah, chickens aren't mammals. They're part of the class aves, and mammals are part of the class Mammalia. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mammals produce milk. Birds don't. Oh, what app is that? It's called the Merlin app. Merlin. Here, hold on. Merlin ID. I don't know if you can see that. Merlin Bird ID. It's through the Cornell University. And it's a free app. And I really like the app. One day I sat out here and it picked up like 10 different birds. But it's funny, it doesn't pick up chickens. I know chickens aren't wild birds, but you know, what if you've got a chicken, a chicken, and you don't have chickens, and you hear something, and you're like, what is that? What is that? What is that bird? You know what I mean? And you were trying to help it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mercury. Thank you. I can see. Okay. Good, Bree. Yeah, I like the app. I've had it for, well, I had it a few years ago, and then I got a different phone. Hold on. That was a robin. Is it really just a robin? Robins have that pretty of a song? I guess it is a robin. But yeah, one day I caught like 10 different birds out here. And one was a mockingbird. Another one was a bird I don't even remember. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, I accidentally ended it. A chimney swift. I wonder what that sounds like. And see, also you can go here and you can oh, hold on. Oh. It's on my headphones. Never mind. You can listen to the sounds of the birds. It's a very handy little app. And I get a lot of little birds. There's one, come on, right there. No idea what kind of bird it is. It doesn't look like a sparrow. It looks very tiny. Oh, I scared it away. Okay, well, the girls are over here. How are they scratching over there? I've got, hold on. Oh my gosh, my brain is backwards. I'm trying to go zoom in on them. They're taking a dirt bath, but I don't know how they're doing it over there because I've got like this fencing. I don't know how they're doing that. Hi, Corey. I want to get a bird bath so I can attract birds, especially in this heat. Yeah. I wish I could get a bird bath. I don't know what kind to get though. I heard the concrete ones are bad. I don't know though. I just read one little blurb about it. And then I just I wonder why. And then I didn't look into it any farther because I'm not in the market for a bird bath right now. I wish I could get one because I love taking care of the nature. Like right now, I feed the birds. They go into the chicken coop or chicken pen over there. I just buy some in Hobby Lobby. They are 50% off, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, I never thought about doing that. But the little sparrows, there's one, see it? I feed those guys too. The birds, whatever birds eat the chicken scratch and things. It's on the ground. But yeah, so, and they also eat the chicken feed in the coop, the pen. I always call the whole thing, this is the coop and that's the pen. I call the whole thing the coop, and I don't mean to do that because there's two different things. Concrete deteriorates faster than the other bird baths. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. And wouldn't it put like toxic stuff in there? I mean, I don't know if concrete is toxic to birds or... Oh, look. Oh, let me see. Can I get it? It looks like there's a baby. There's a baby sparrow. It looks like a baby, and the mama or the daddy is still feeding it. Can you see it? That one there. That's a baby, a fledgling or something. It's holding its mouth open. I can't see. So that's cool. I think everything needs to... I think we need to take care of all the little creatures. As long as they're not pests. You know, they get to the pest level, well. The birds are dying. A lot of things killing the birds. And another thing you notice about my yard, I don't have grass. I don't keep my yard. I don't like grass. I mean, I love grass. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like weeds, and I don't like using herbicides or whatever. I think those are killing off birds as well. I'd rather have no grass than weeds. I mean, than herbicides. I feel the same way. Okay, good. I don't. Sometimes I say things and I think, oh, I hope I haven't upset anyone or offended anyone, but that's just the way the world is. Someone's going to get offended or not agree with everything you say. But I think birds are a big part of the world. And if we keep doing things that just go, little by little, it's just killing things off. Killing the little birds, little critters off. Not just birds. That mist is blowing pretty good. It's cooling things down, I think. The chickens can handle the little mist better than the, a direct spray. If this was a direct spray, they wouldn't go near it. But since it's a mist, I think it helps. It just gets so muddy right here is the only problem. I'll just put some more hay down. My neighbor asked me if weed killer would affect the chickens. I told him I would cut the weeds for him so he didn't have to use the weed killer. Bree says, so it's so hot out. How are you surviving? Oh, I'm sitting in the shade. I am hot, but I'm not like, it's not, I can handle it. I probably will go in my life here pretty soon and go in. I got stuff to do in the house, and then I'm sitting out here because of the girls. And I just remembered, what is my battery on? Let me plug my phone in. But right now, let's look at the temperature. Let's see. Temperature. Excuse me. So it's 89 and feels like 98. Right? Yeah. And then thunderstorms possible after 7 p.m. So yesterday it was a 100. See, the heat wave is past us now. It's to the east. So whoever's in the east right now, let me see. There was a map. Heat wave map. It's not even really considered a heat wave, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, where's the map? I clicked on it because there was okay, well, I don't know. I clicked on one because it showed a map, but there was no map. Yeah, that was Yahoo. It was probably clickbait. It's been really hot here too. 98 yesterday and 91 today. Yeah, the real feel is, I don't even know. I didn't even know why they have, I guess it's the temperature on the thermometer, the thermometer temperature, but the feel of it is, I don't know why they just don't say it's such a, this whatever temperature. They've got to have two different temperatures. But I guess the feel of it's different than the feel of it's what matters to me. Okay, so another one. Oh, here. No, wait. Yeah, so it's moved on. But I still can't, I can't make sense of it. Anyway, it's moved to the east. Yesterday, the feel like temperature was 100. These girls, let me see. There's fence. I have fence put down. I don't know how they're digging. I don't know if you can see it because the light's shining on my screen. See, there's fence. I put fence here so critters couldn't dig under. Ouch. Ouch, I just stepped on the fence. That's dangerous. Let's poke it up. But yeah, I don't know how they're digging. Because there's a, hey. I don't have my broom. Major Pepper, come on. Good girl, Major Pepper. I gotta grab my broom. So that's pretty interesting how they're able to, that's the spot that they picked to do their dirt bath. Pretty interesting. Okay, we're gonna move this over here. Oh, now they're getting up. No, just stay there. Darn it. I didn't mean for them to move. They're panting. It's been really hot here too. 98 yesterday, 91 today. I just read that. Yeah, I don't understand why people have to ask if a chemical is bad for chickens. I don't have anything in my yard. Never. I never have though. But I'm certainly not. Some guy knocked on my yard one day, and a total lie. He was just a total scammer and a liar. He says, "Oh, you might see." Now, remember, I live in the hood, and there's not people doing their lawns here. If they are, they're doing it themselves. They don't hire anybody to come into their yard. That's for the other side of town. But they knocked on my door, saw I had chickens in my yard, and said, "Oh, well, you'll see our truck in the area," which I never did. Because we're doing lawn treatment, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "I have chickens." "Oh, it won't hurt the chickens." I said, "Okay, whatever, dude, go." Like, no, I said no, and I have chickens. You're not going to try to sit here and tell me that it's not bad for my chickens. Kind of irritated me. And it just irritated, the whole thing irritated me, whether I had chickens or not. He's lying and saying he's got work in the area, which I know is a lie. Exactly, yeah. Both things just irritated me. And now I have a sign on my door. Nobody knocks on my door. I have a no soliciting sign on my door. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm just sitting here wondering, I'm afraid to leave the chickens unsupervised, but I can't be out here all day. But the girls are having such a good, the littles are having such a good time. I don't want to leave them unsupervised. Now what I could do is just leave my live going. Maybe I'll do a live on my chicken channel. Bree says, "Oh, hell no." Right. What kind of fool do you think I am? And does it look like I can afford, does it look like grass, my yard is my priority right now? I mean, you know what I mean? The concrete's buckling up and the porch is all, he walked on the porch that's all wonky. I mean, it's safe, but it's just like, it needs to be painted. It's coming away from the house a little bit, but it's still safe. But you know what I'm saying? He walked into my property, saw the unpainted fence, the unpainted picket fence there, and all this stuff. And he's going to say, "Oh, you need your grass treated." I think it was pesticide now that I'm thinking about it. It wasn't to do green grass. It doesn't matter. Whatever. The guy was an idiot. Yeah, I don't remember. But it doesn't matter. Still wanting to put a chemical in my yard. So, trying to think of what I'm going to do. Hi there, Major Pepper. She needs her butt washed. She's got poopy butt. It's cherry limeade today. LMAO. Yeah. What is that bird? Yesterday I saved 2 turtles. Do you have nicknames for any of your pets? Yeah, I have a nickname for my Chihuahua. His name is Chopper. And he got a nickname a long time ago. There's a lizard in my yard and it's going to die if the chickens see it. Let's see if I can. It's right over there in the shade, right? Oh, it's right here somewhere. See it moving right under there? Yeah, you see it? It's right, it's sticking its little head up right there. It's kind of hard to see because the shade uh, is hiding it. But yeah, the chickens are probably, if the chickens see it, it's gonna be dead or lose its tail. I see a lot of these little lizards around my house that have no tail. Probably because the chickens have got them. Yep, see it moving? Oop, oop. Run, lizard, run. Okay, made it to safety. Wow, they're fast. Yeah, do chickens eat lizards? Yep, they do. Chickens will go after anything that moves. It doesn't matter. And if one chicken has it, they're gonna fight over it. They're gonna be like, no, that's mine. No, that's mine. And no, it's mine. They will fight each other for that. Take it straight out of the other one's mouth and stuff. Chickens are funny, and chickens, I don't think people know what a predator chickens are. Chickens are pretty, what's the word? They're pretty ruthless. I don't think people realize that. Yeah, Major Pepper, you need your butt washed. She's just hanging out. Come here, Major Pepper. Come here. Major Pepper is usually the first one that comes running when I come outside for the treats. What are you doing? Don't knock the ladder over. It's not up there very good. Oh. Excuse me. Hold on. I had to move something. Okay, so the chickens didn't get it. Hassan Ildrim says hi. Hi, Hassan. How are you? I'm just hanging out with the girls right now. They're the chickens. The littles are over there on the other side of that. They found a shady spot over there. And then the big chickens are around here somewhere. Like, I think Major Pepper, they like to hang out over on that side of the house or on this side of the house. So they could be over there. And right now, very good. Chicken Explore says, how many eggs do you usually get per day? Well, obviously the littles aren't laying yet. That's why they're called the littles. I'll probably continue to call them the littles because they're, the youngest chickens of the 8 that I have. But I just got 4 eggs. I collected eggs yesterday. When it gets, in the springtime, they were laying awesome. They were laying like, sometimes, I would get a couple of eggs from one chicken in one day. Because I would be getting like 8 to 10 chickens every other day. And I only have 4 chickens that are laying eggs. But now it's gotten warmer, they kind of slowed down a little bit. And so now I have 4. I just collected 4 eggs. I don't know if you can see them there on the table. So I have those 4 from today. And also the nesting boxes. See, when I designed my chicken coop, I don't know anything about building. I don't know anything about chickens. I didn't know anything about anything. All I knew was chickens and eggs. And then when they were babies, they needed a heat lamp. And that's about it. I mean, I didn't know anything about them. So when I built this, I didn't take into consideration the hot and the cold and how the nesting box that I have is exposed, which a lot of people have them that way. You see how it's out like this. It's not inside. So it gets the temperatures. It gets hot and the cold, even though, you know, I've got bedding in there and stuff. But anyway, they prefer to lay in sometimes on the floor. And I don't have money to fix it. I've thought about like insulating around it, like building a cavity on the outside of it to insulate it so it won't be, or even putting like some, I have done this in the past and I'm gonna do it again, but the foil stuff on the lid, and that would help keep some of the heat out. How many eggs do you get? I don't know anything about what you're talking about, Hassan. How would I know that? Answer that for yourself, dear. There's no way for me to know that. So yeah, I wish I would have built it differently. That's the whole point of that. I didn't know anything about chickens. I was just going by what other people's designs were. Hi, Dr. Plow. How are you, Dr. Plow? Just hanging out with the chickens. I let the littles out today. I don't know what you've heard so far. I don't want to repeat myself if you've already heard it, but I'm trying to let them spend more time out and free. So far everything's going okay with the bigs and the littles. And right now the littles they're on the other side. Oops. Over there. You can't see them, but they're on the other side. On the other side of the pen over there, on the other, in between the pen and the fence. You see the fence right there? So they're in between the pen and the fence. Are predators your main concern with leaving them alone? Well, no. Well, yeah, the predators being, okay. The chicken, the littles, chickens are very territorial. And my issue is I don't want to leave the littles unsupervised with the big chickens, because the big chickens will kill anything that comes in their territory if they don't want it there. They'll gang up on it, and once one chicken goes after it, the other chickens are going to go after it, and it can be deadly. So that's my issue. So, But at the same time, I've been sitting out here for, let's see, hour and a half. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. So yeah, that's my, it's not other predators coming in my yard. No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the big chickens going after the little chickens. And they say that you're supposed to let the little chickens get as big as the, the older chickens. And they're still a little bit smaller. And the cream leg bars, I don't think they're ever going to get as big as the bigger chickens. Rasputia, she's bigger. She's as big as the other chickens. And then Olive, the Americana. Rasputia is a Brahma, the largest chicken breed. And then the Olive is the Americana. And I think she's a little bigger, but still, they're still just a little too small. That's my worry. So yeah, I don't know. But I want the little chickens to be able to explore the yard. I'm just watching Major Pepper. She's had a limp for quite a while. But it's not bad enough that we've looked at her foot too, and we don't see anything wrong with her foot. So not sure. Unless it's just there's nothing wrong and she looks like she's limping. I don't know. But yeah, Major Pepper. Chickens pair up. And I didn't know that when I got them. That's another thing I hadn't, like I said, I knew almost zero about chickens. Taking care of them and how they are. But one day I had an Uber rider and I was talking about my chickens and she asked me, did you pair them up? And I was like, oh, well, I got more than one. Because I thought she meant, did I just get more than one chicken? I didn't think she actually meant, did you get in groups of 2? Well, I got 5 chickens the first time, the older girls. I only have 4 of them now because Matilda was the oddball out. She didn't have a pair. She wasn't paired up. So they picked on Matilda. And she was getting to where she was hopping over the fence every now and then. And it was cold outside. I mean, it was like when she hopped over the fence, it was wintertime, and she would go and scratch on the leaves and things on the other side of the fence. The other girls wouldn't follow her. And so she disappeared one day. We don't know what happened to her. And chickens aren't easy to catch. It's not like someone said, oh, come here, chickie, and you just bent down and picked it up. No, they're hard to catch. So we're not sure what happened to her, whether someone chased her, trying to catch her, and they ran her away, and she couldn't find her way back. I looked for her anyway, so now I only have 4. But ever since then, now I know to pair them up, so that's good. Chicken Explorer says, I experienced everything you just spoke about firsthand with my second brood of chickens. I've had a hen hatch. Oh, okay. So you have roosters. Do you have a rooster? Or did you just get the eggs and then had a broody hen and let the hen hatch them? Some people do that too. I don't think I'll ever do that. I don't know. I might one day do that. Maybe. I'd probably have to have a lot bigger coop. Oh, you have 2 roosters. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever get a rooster. Not, I don't know. If I got chickens from the, like if it turned out that one of these girls was a rooster one of the girls that I got, they're supposed to be sexed, so you know, they're supposed to be female. But if one did end up being a rooster, I don't know. That'd have to be a decision I'd make later down the road. Because I'm afraid of the roosters fighting and stuff and getting mean. Because roosters can get mean. And then I mean, they are protecting the flock. So they are, you know, what is the word I'm using? They are paying for their food by protecting the flock. I have older chickens and alived 5 of my chicks because I didn't separate them. Oh, okay. You unalive. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Are they hard to take care of? They're, well, not really. I don't know. Anything can be hard to take care of. I would say they're pretty self-sufficient. Mine are. Once you have everything set up that works for them, you know, they need their pen. Some people keep their chickens in their pen. I don't do that. I let mine come out in free range. And right, I understood what you meant, Chicken Explorers. I had to read it a couple of times, but I figured it out. But yeah, I mean, the girls, the only reason why I'm out here so much now is because of the littles. That's the only reason why. When you get chicks, they take more energy. But once they grow up, and once you get them in the coop and everything, once you get them acclimated to everything, they're self-sufficient. I make sure they have clean water and food and scratch every day. And then here, I'll show you real quick. I built the coop and I built the pen and I looked up, you know, what the internet said, what people on the internet were saying about how much space they needed and everything. Square footage wise, per hen and all that stuff. And I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a mathematician, I'm not none of that, but to my own math, I figured this would be good for 5 to 10 chickens, maybe, I don't know. But so this is the inside of their pen. And I built it. They don't use that. That was supposed to be a perch that they'd hop. They don't ever use that. Probably because I got their food right there. But this is to keep the water out. But that's their feeder. I fill that up. Hi there, Lily. Hi, Lily. Lily followed me in here. Major Pepper. Okay, so the door's automatic. I'm gonna fill up this water for them. This water they don't really drink out of, but I always keep 2 waters for them. So that's automatic. So what happens is this door right here, this door I generally will keep open, but I can shut it, and I've got a little carabiner there to latch it if I do shut it. You know, to keep them in and to keep predators out. And then, Major Pepper. So that door is automatic. So since this door is open all the time, they can come and go as they please. Now in wintertime, I shut the door and they were in here all winter. I didn't let them out because, well, mainly for January, not all winter, but for January. When there was snow and ice on the ground, I didn't want to take a chance of them getting sick or anything, so I kept them in there. Oh, I'm just realizing, oh dear. Oh, I need to fix that. I never saw that from the water. I cut this too short right here. It's longer over there on this end, this piece right here, the lid. And so water goes right here. So yeah, there's a ventilation. I got a fan up there. I need to plug it in or get a new fan. I don't think that fan's big enough to pull enough air, hot air out. And I'm probably going to be, so this is my predator proofing, is just, I shut the door, or they go in there at night by themselves and then the door shuts. Now with the hotter temperatures, I've been thinking about leaving the door open and coming outside every night and shutting the pen. Either way, there's a layer of protection from predators. And then I've got this fencing around the bottom. Let's see, right here you can see it. It was buried, but now it's coming up. And I should have done the smaller ones like that mesh there to keep mice and stuff from going down, but it is what it is. It's whatever. I don't have any problems with mice or anything that I know of. So that's my coop. And then over here, I forgot to show you this part. This is the nesting boxes. And they usually pick this one right here. Major Pepper looks like she's getting ready to go lay an egg. And then I've got this door here with a carabiner. Ever since I had the possum come in the yard the other day, I started locking that. So this opens up like that. And they've got their pine. I'm sorry, I don't use pine. They got their, hi Major Pepper. There's their nesting boxes from the inside. Oh, and their perch, their nightly perches. I got 2 perches that are the same level. Because chickens like to fight over, you know, the queen of, you know, how high things are. They have to be on the top. So I decided to do the nesting bars, or the whatever roosting bars, the same level. So that's my setup. Hopefully that helps. You ever get 1 egg with 2 yolks? Yes. Oh, hi Casey. Yes, I have. I've gotten, it's like a very large egg. Double yolker. Oh, they're coming out from over there. The girls were hanging out on that side of on the other side in the shade over there. I let the littles out. Come on. What is wrong with my phone? Sorry. Oh, it died. What? For some reason it shut off. Okay. So they were over there, and now they decided to venture out over here. And the bigs haven't really came in too much contact with them. I had to separate them a couple of times. So they're venturing around here now. They haven't been over here yet. This is the shadiest part of the yard, but it's also the most cluttered. Ladders and things, lawnmowers, bikes, branches down over there. So I'm just hanging out. I don't know if I'm gonna, so I have things to do inside, but the girls are having so much fun exploring. Oh, where's my rake at? These twigs are scaring them. What is that bird? I don't know. So Rasputia, the Brahma, the light Brahma, she's panting. It's hard to keep chickens cool. They don't like to be sprayed down with water or anything like that. And then the brown ones are the cream lake bars. And then the other one that's gray with black spots. She's an Americana. I know I keep saying that, but for new people. And these girls get along so good. They get along so good. I've never had to like break up a fight with these girls. You see how I think Rasputia is gonna be like the mother hen of these four. She's very on guard right now. I can't think of the word, but she's very, every little movement and stuff scares her. She's watching the sky and things like that. The shadows, the trees blowing and stuff, the shadows on the ground. It's kind of scaring her. You know, this is all concrete. This is concrete. I have a plan one day, maybe, to do a video of me cleaning it. It's going to take a lot of work though. This is all, there's gravel, and the chickens have kicked it all over here. And then of course, you know, mud and dirt, and dirt and twigs and things. I've picked those up, but I still have more to pick up. There was a whole lot more over here. But this is all concrete from here over to, I think, right there. So at least 6 feet. 6 feet over. Coming away from the foundation. I need to clean my gutters out too. A lot of things I need to be doing. And I'm scared to get up there myself. It's pretty high up there. Pretty high. 1.5 stories. Or 1 story actually over here. The gutter's about 1 story up. Okay, girls. Hello, Sunny in chat. Hi, Boneyard. How are you, Boneyard? I am. I'm hanging out with these girls. Come on. And I think I'm going to put them in their tent. I think it's time for them to go back. I don't know. I would let them stay out all day, but they probably need a nap too. How is your day going, Boneyard? Are you in the heat yet? You're in Ohio. Yes, you've been in the heat, right? I've been out here a couple of hours, almost. I started my live just pretty much as soon as I got out here. And it's hot. It's not as hot. It's not 107 degree heat index today, but it's still like 100, 98, 99, 100, something like that. And I'm kind of scared to leave the girls out with the bigs. Hi there, Mercury. Hi. Oh, she disappeared. Hi, Mercury. My day is great. Now I get to chat with Sunny. Thank you. I'm out here. I'm hot. I have my mister going, but it's not spraying at me. Whoops. So it's funny how that little bit of mist can make the ground so muddy. I'm not good with my joystick on my gimbal. Yeah, see how it's all wet and muddy over there now? It's only been going over there for about 45 minutes. I'm trying to see, up is down and down is up. My joystick is opposite when it faces me. But I'm just sitting here. I have a whole lot of stuff to do inside, and like I said, I'm trying to get the littles, um, you know, mingling and living, cohabitating with the bigs. I want them to finally get in the chicken coop, and you know, at least if I trusted them to get along during the day, and then put them in their tent at night, that would be a big accomplishment. Because you know they're just stuck in that little tent all day, and you know I want them to be happy. I'm sure it probably gets kind of boring for them being in that tent, just sitting there. They're happy exploring the yard. You let the littles out. Yeah, that's what I was showing you a minute ago. I guess maybe you missed it. They're over there. Sometimes I talk and I just talk. I don't know if anybody's listening or not. So they are, hold on. I'm really trying to get this gimbal thing right. They got bigger. Oh yeah, you didn't recognize them. They are, that's what I was saying, Respucia, the big one in the front here. I'm trying to point. That's Respucia, she's the biggest one. And then the brown ones, and the like gray colored one right there. Oh, I'm not doing very good. The one next to Respucia, behind her. Olive. And the two brown ones. It's so funny. I was just saying how well they get along. I've never caught any of them picking on each other or anything like that. So I'm just, and you know, they've paired up pretty much. Olive and Respucia are paired up, and then the two brown ones, they naturally are twins. They're always together. Drinking my cherry limeade. But yeah, I think I might leave. I don't know. I was considering leaving my live on. I got to plug it back in. I forgot. I was considering leaving it on. Whoops. Hold on. I got to plug it in. Come on. Whoops. So I could keep an eye on them. I was just possibly going to leave my live on, but at the same time, they're all over the yard. They're pretty much back here though. So if I left my live going facing back here, I could leave them out. But I think I might start another live on the chicken channel though if I do that. Yeah, and I don't know if you're still here, Chicken Explorers, but I just thought about your question about the eggs. I should be getting, let's see, these girls, they'll probably start laying, let's see, probably around September. That would be cool. Oh, okay. I mean, you mean the live on the chicken channel? Yeah, I'm thinking. I might do that, but I don't know. I got to get in the house and clean and stuff. But I might do that. But at the same time, I'm thinking it's hot. And they're not getting the cool mist that I've got going for them. They can only get that if they're in the tent. I'm watching the sparrows. What are you doing over there, girls? Monetize the chickens, LOL. I still got a little ways to go. I don't know if I will monetize them or not. I don't know. Maybe if I get a few thousand. Whoopsie. But I might. It doesn't hurt, I guess, you know. Oh, I thought it was those girls over there making that noise. It's there's a scratching noise. I thought they were inside that. Let me see. They might have went inside the chicken. I mean the dog kennel thing. Ouch. Excuse me. Oh no, they're outside of it. They're pecking on it. Oh, I should have put my shoes back on. I took my shoes off because I didn't want them to get wet. Let me wash this water bowl out. This is supposed to be, is that rust? Oh no. Okay, it's supposed to be standing still. Yeah. I'm trying to get this mister up far enough off the ground. It's just making mud right now. Oh. Who is in there? I heard somebody in here. Is that Major Pepper? Major Pepper's laying an egg. Hi, Lily. Hi, pretty girl. Is that Rose? I think that's Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, sweet girl. There's Rose. Hi, Rose. Hi. You're so funny. You're so funny. Yeah. Don't get trapped in there. The big girls might come along. Okay. I need to get stuff done. I should have brought my water outside too. Uh-oh. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Don't go in there. Major Pepper's in there. Laying an egg. Come on. Hey, Respucia. No, no. Respucia, no. Oh. Major Pepper's laying an egg. Go on, Respucia. Oh, Major Pepper. Oh, she's so hot. What can I do? She's been panting in the nesting box. I don't know what I can do though. See, they're in there. I forgot I was zoomed in. They're in there exploring. Can't see them too well though. And Rasputia was going inside the coop, which is what I want her to do, but not right now. Okay, so I got to figure out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. That's why I wish I would have built the coop differently. I would have done it completely different. See, the reason why I built it the way I did, I watched several YouTube videos. That's how everyone's building their chicken coops. But the other way is where you can walk into the chicken coop where it's fully from the floor to the ground up, and the door is full-size door and all that. I thought that would be too much for me to build. And now I'm too lazy to build anything. I don't know how to build, and now I don't have the money to build anything either. I don't have the creativity to build. I'd like to add on to what I got. I can think of a whole new way to do it, but I wouldn't rip it down and start over because I don't have the energy for that. And I just think of the nightmare that I had building this thing. Who's over here? Hi, Mabel. It's Mabel the meanie. Can you see her? Oh, she went under the table. Miss Mabel. Ew. Thanks for that, Mabel. Hopefully nobody saw that. You're nasty. Mercury. Okay, I think I'm gonna end my live. I think I'm just gonna put the chickens up for the day. And then maybe try again tomorrow. Don't poop on the chicken scratch, Mabel. Mabel's such a big chicken. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll show you the chickens one more time. Oh my goodness, if I can manage the gimbal there. There's 3 of them, the bigger chickens. And the 4th one is laying an egg, panting like crazy. Whoops. The littles are in the pen, hanging out over there. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live now. I've been on here over 2 hours. I got stuff I got to do in my house. So, hopefully I'll be out working tomorrow. I'm not sure if I am or not. It depends on what, if I get everything, some of the stuff I'm trying to accomplish here at home, I got to get that done first. So, okay. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the super chat. Skylar gave the super chat. And I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.